In a terrifying turn of events, Hurricane Melissa has strengthened into a monster Category 5 storm, leaving millions across the Caribbean on high alert. With maximum sustained winds reaching 160 miles per hour and some gusts even higher, Melissa is now the strongest storm of the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season, and it's taking dead aim at Jamaica. According to the National Hurricane Center, Melissa's pressure has dropped to an astonishing 914 millibars, marking it as one of the most powerful storms ever recorded in this region. Meteorologists describe Melissa's development as extreme rapid intensification, meaning in just a matter of hours, this storm exploded in strength faster than forecasters had feared. But before we dive deeper, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss major world updates like this. Your support helps us bring you real, fact-based coverage during breaking news events. Now, as of early Monday morning, Melissa is barreling toward Jamaica, expected to make a direct landfall by Tuesday morning. Forecasters warn that this storm could deliver catastrophic and life-threatening impacts. Authorities across Jamaica are urging residents to seek shelter immediately and not venture outside once the winds begin to intensify. The NHC's latest advisory paints a grim picture: flash flooding, landslides, and a storm surge up to 13 feet along Jamaica's southern coast. That's high enough to submerge coastal homes, roads, and entire communities. Combined with rainfall totals of up to 30 inches, Jamaica could face one of its worst natural disasters in decades. Prime Minister Andrew Holness addressed the nation earlier today, acknowledging the fear gripping the island but urging calm and preparedness. "I know Jamaicans are anxious, and rightfully so, but the best way to face this storm is to be ready, stock up, stay indoors, and stay informed." On social media, videos from Kingston, Montego Bay, and Portmore already show stores boarded up, gas lines stretching for blocks, and military convoys positioning for post-storm rescue operations. Citizens are filling sandbags, sealing windows, and helping neighbors the calm before the storm's full fury. Melissa's arrival in Jamaica comes just days after leaving destruction across Hispaniola, where the storm claimed at least 3 lives in the Dominican Republic and Haiti. Haiti's Civil Protection Agency confirmed 2 deaths from a landslide in Port-au-Prince, and another man killed when a tree collapsed during severe flooding. What makes Hurricane Melissa so dangerous isn't just its size, it's its speed, or rather, the lack of it. Meteorologists warn that Melissa is moving at a near-stationary pace, crawling across the Caribbean and dumping relentless rain over the same areas for hours, even days. This slow movement amplifies flooding, erodes mountainsides, and overwhelms infrastructure that was never built to withstand such punishment. The National Hurricane Center's latest message was blunt: catastrophic and life-threatening flash flooding and numerous landslides are likely through Tuesday. Destructive winds, especially in the mountains, will lead to extensive infrastructure damage and long-lasting power and communication outages. In other words, this storm will test Jamaica's resilience like few others have. And it's not just Jamaica and Melissa's path. Once it crosses the island, the storm is expected to make a second landfall in southeastern Cuba, threatening provinces like Granma, Santiago de Cuba, and Guantanamo. Authorities there are rushing to prepare coastal areas, issuing hurricane warnings and evacuation orders for low-lying communities. From there, Melissa will likely track northeast, emerging over the Atlantic once again before targeting the Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands. Those regions are now under hurricane and tropical storm watches, bracing for potential flooding, power outages, and strong winds by midweek. This hurricane is already rewriting the record books. The 2025 Atlantic hurricane season is now officially the second most active in history for Category 5 storms, trailing only the legendary 2005 season that produced hurricanes like Katrina, Rita, and Wilma. With 3 Category 5 storms already this year, Melissa stands as the strongest and possibly the most destructive. Scientists say the intensity of recent storms, like Melissa, may be linked to warmer ocean temperatures, which provide hurricanes with the energy they need to rapidly intensify. The Caribbean waters are currently 2 to 3 degrees Celsius above normal, essentially supercharging storms in record time. Climate experts have warned that as global sea surface temperatures rise, so too does the likelihood of rapid intensification events where storms jump multiple categories in just 24 hours. That's exactly what happened with Melissa. Meanwhile, emergency services across Jamaica are working non-stop. The Jamaica Defense Force has been deployed to assist with evacuations, while hospitals and shelters are operating at maximum capacity. Across Kingston, power crews and disaster volunteers are on standby, preparing for widespread blackouts in communication loss once the storm hits. Eyewitnesses describe an eerie calm across the island's still air, overcast skies, and anxious silence as people await the first outer bands of rain. Shelters in the parishes of St. Elizabeth, Manchester, and Clarendon are already full. Many residents recall Hurricane Gilbert of 1988, the last Category 5 storm to devastate Jamaica, and fear this could be worse. But amidst the fear, there's also solidarity. Jamaicans are rallying together, sharing food, helping board up homes, and opening doors to those in flood-prone zones. This sense of community, experts say, may make all the difference once Melissa arrives. Meteorologists estimate that even if Melissa weakens slightly before landfall, it will still strike as a major Category 4 or 5 hurricane, meaning no practical difference in the level of devastation expected. Entire coastal areas could be underwater, with infrastructure damage potentially taking months or even years to repair across the Caribbean. The message is the same: prepare, don't panic, and stay put. As the storm moves on toward Cuba, the Bahamas, and Turks and Caicos, forecasters warn that coastal flooding, landslides, and prolonged power outages are all but guaranteed. The next 48 hours will be critical for millions across the region. And as Hurricane Melissa continues its march, one thing is certain: this storm will be remembered for decades. Before we wrap up, if you're watching from Jamaica or anywhere in the Caribbean, please stay indoors, follow official warnings, and check in with loved ones. Disasters like these remind us how fragile yet strong our communities truly are. If you found this video informative, hit that like button and comment "Stay safe Jamaica" to show support for everyone facing the storm. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell icon for more verified global updates as Hurricane Melissa continues its path through the Caribbean. Stay safe, stay strong, and we'll see you in the next update.